Welcome to Two Letters Reactions. I'm your host, Tasha, and today we're going to be watching Boku no Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 16. So, last time we had the beginning of the exam for the students to try to get their licenses. And we found out that only like 1% of the students were expected to pass the exams, so their odds are not that great. Aside from that, really, the students, when the exam started, it was Midoriya's idea to have them all get in a group. So hopefully that'll give them a better chance at succeeding. Kachan and Shoto Todoroki left the group. They're going off to do stuff on their own. We'll see how that goes. And then the way that this test works is that each of the students had, I think it was 6 of those orange-looking ball things. And each student has, I think it was 3 targets. And so if you get hit 3 times on those targets, you're out. So let's see what happens. Here we go. So I'm guessing this whole opening, I mean, is this opening entirely the test? It looks that way. So it wouldn't really matter if they got hit in the same spot over and over and over. They have to get all 3. I still really like this green-haired woman. I never got her name though. Stiffening. So did he make the... Is that the ball? And then he made it like a rock? It's interesting to see where people choose to place their targets. Like his are just right on his stomach. So this is it's kind of interesting because what's gonna happen then if they use... Whoa. So if they throw all 6 of the balls that they have, does that mean they have to go find more? Or are they just done? They can't attack anybody anymore? And he's supposed to be the strongest, right? Or am I thinking of the wrong character? I might be thinking of... I know he was one of the ones we met. The guy on the far left looked like Shikimaru from Naruto. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Somebody new again. Inasa. So that's the guy. Is that the guy? Now I'm second guessing myself which one was supposed to be the most powerful. Was it him? It was him, wasn't it? Jeez. A huge group? What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can kind of see where you stand. Uh-oh. What? So he literally got tagged because he was daydreaming. So I guess, is that school not working together then? Is it something to do with her quirk? He really has to do this by himself? Mm-hmm. Kick! Use your kick! Uraraka's just like, she just looks stunned. Oh, honey. Focus! Stop with the goo-goo eyes. Oh, is she mind controlled or something? She must be mind controlled. Oh, it's not even her? Okay, okay. He's way smarter. I did not. I mean, I wondered why she didn't flow, but I didn't think about it being somebody else. She doesn't even have like a ball now. What is she doing? What school is she from? She's acting more like a villain than a student. Oh my gosh. That's what he's concerned about. We haven't seen much of him before, so it's kind of nice to have him in like a tight-knit group. Less than half left. Uh-oh. They look more like ninjas. So it's almost like they're designed specifically to deal with him. It doesn't show overconfidence. Make sure there's nothing at the end. Yeah, it's not overconfidence. It's that he talked about it in the last episode that he split up because he didn't want what was it? He was worried that if he tried to go all out, that his powers would hurt everybody else. So it wasn't overconfidence. He went off by him. The one who's overconfident is freaking Gachan. He went off in his little temper tantrum and was like, "I'm not gonna fight with you guys." Yeah, but Shoto was because he didn't want to hurt anybody else with his powers. Yeah, so this one was really focused on the aftermath of all the students getting split up. And the one I want to see more of, the one I'm most interested in right now is Minasa with that, I guess it's a wind quirk, where he manipulated like a wind current and it took all the orange ball things and then he took out 120 people. Like, I want to know more about what's up with that, because that quirk, I mean, when talking about it, just saying that if it's just like a wind tunnel quirk, that doesn't sound that powerful or sound that, woo. But I'm wondering if there's more to it. Like, can he select what? Because the part that was weird to me is they said that it was only those orange balls that started flying into the wind tunnel. So does that mean that he can, like, pick and choose what he brings toward him? Because otherwise, I would think the vortex would probably have enough strength to drag more than that. Or maybe he could make it strong enough to drag people toward it or something. I don't know. So I want to know a little bit more about him. And that girl who I didn't write down her name or anything. I don't even know if they probably gave her name, but I didn't write it. Who attacked Midoriya. Because that's like, what's the name? Who's the character I'm thinking of? You guys, I'm going to like hit my head on the wall here because I'm going to like recall it afterwards. Just be like, why didn't I think of her name? Mystique. Mystique from X-Men. It reminds me of that, but she's like clay. In this case, she almost looks like clay, where she can turn into different people, which I guess it's only their appearance though, because she's not taking their powers, shouldn't have their powers or anything. That would be better for like reconnaissance or something than fighting, unless you're really good at hand-to-hand combat, I guess. Yeah, but there's some really unique characters that are being introduced with these different quirks. So I'm curious to see what else we're going to encounter or what else these new characters are capable of. Because I imagine we'll see that girl again. She'll turn into somebody else important or take out other characters using that quirk. And of course Inasa, if he keeps up what he's doing, he'll eliminate everybody all by himself. And then, yeah, even Shoto there at the end, taking on that whole, I guess that's the whole class are together. So we'll see how he does by himself against an entire group. Hopefully he'll be successful. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets one or two of the targets hit on him, But I think ultimately he'll still be standing by the end of it. He'll probably defeat that group. But we'll find out on the next episode. So I will see you guys on... Woo! I'm losing my earplug here. So I'll see you guys on episode 17 then, I think. Yeah. 17!